Lord goes to our mighty power, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Rakakwadash, the blindness of the apostles of Great Millstone, that teach and rule well and salutations unto the elect men feeding the sheep of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, and sincerity and truth of this great gospel, man. Right? I'm open up with the book of 2 Ezra 15 and want to read, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Right? Because we've been warning our people that these words that have been written in the Bible are the words of the prophets, right? You got men of Israel who are writing letters, right? This ain't nothing but the history of Israelites and the history of us dealing with the other nations on earth, right? Right? The Lord is so beautiful. He broke down everything to us, right? He gave us the mysteries, right? And one thing we're finding out that we're not supposed to be buddy-buddy with these other nations. It's going to be a time of separation and division. Right? Because first off, how has the enemies treated you, Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, right? I'm reading this. It says, white man sentenced for burning cross to intimidate black neighbors. Right here we are in 2023. And the same spirit that these devils had back in for Renaissance, the Roman Empire, man. Accessibility shortcuts, 13 items. So like the same spirit that these devils had during the Dark Ages, right? I'm sorry, during the Renaissance, during the Roman Empire, right? During the time when Esau and Jacob, when the blessings were given, what he said, I'm going to kill my brother. He still got the same spirit on him, man. This devil ain't never changed his mind about how he feels about you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, right? They shooting up churches. They burning up churches still. They hanging niggas. What's another thing, man? Most of them bogus jabs is putting your neighborhoods, right? Who are they promoting that shot to, man, that jab to you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And it was the main people dropping from them, our people, right? So there's a spirit of hate and division and separation. It reads, I'm going to jump down to the verse of, go down here. Jump down to verse 2 Ezra 15 and 15. It reads, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. What is the Lord preparing? He's preparing a race fucking war in America. A race fucking war in America, man. One people against another, one city against another, one realm against another, right? Because we're coming to a time where the resources are about to vanish away, baby. Yeah, them resources. Motherfuckers gonna be going to grocery stores looking for certain items, and they ain't gonna be there, and there might be one left, and all hell break fucking loose riots, right? We coming to a time where safety, security, right, wellness, these things are about to vanish away, right? You already see what's happening with the banking system. You done had 3 banks fail, man, one fucking week. Right? And guess what the government say? They're not bailing out no banks, right? They'll take care of a few of the customers, right? They got one bank, right? Most of their assets is over $1 million, but the government said, "Yo, we'll only give you 250,000." So what's happening, man? You're looking at a collapse of a system, a collapse of a society. I'm gonna go to the book of Isaiah 19, verse 2, right? Because this is the times we're coming to, right? Because everything you're looking at is about to be through, right? The comfortability is over with, right? These prideful people, right? Their spirit is about to be brought low. Their spirit is about to be brought low when they realize their society has collapsed. I read Isaiah 19 and 2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, right? Who's your modern day Egyptians? When you go to the book of Revelation, right? It speaks about a spiritual Egypt, a spiritual Sodom, right? Because we know the ancient Egypt been done away with, right? You got in Egypt right now? You got Arabs. You got Arabs mixed with different multitudes of people, right? The ancient Egypt of them Hamites has been done away with, right? What's your spiritual Egypt right now? America. Right, that's why you pull out a fucking dollar bill. What you got? You pull out some money, man. There's a pyramid in your money, right? You got all these different spirits of Egypt right here in America, man, right? Because it's reincarnated. You got the children of Israel serving a captivity where right here in America, man. It's everything's reincarnated. I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother. And everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and what kingdom against kingdom. All hell about to break loose in America very soon, right? Pretty soon, the people around the world, they're going to be watching news about what's going on in America. They're going to be like, God damn, right? America about to be turned into a fucking Royal Rumble, a third world, a 55th world Royal Rumble. Poverty, right? Lack of security, mass violence, right? That's what's about to come to this place. I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and what kingdom against kingdom. I'm going to return back to 2nd Ezra 15 and 16. And it reads, for there shall be sedition among men, right? Look up sedition, uprisings against what? The government officials. Because what, man, the people they used to trust in their government, they ain't going to trust their government no more, right? Because the government can't do nothing for them, man, because it's the judgment of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua we're witnessing, right? It says, for there shall be sedition among men. And guess what? They're going to realize this system was never set up for it to help them. What's the main thing these devils complaining about, man? They feel like they're slaves too. We're slaves too. We're all slaves. We're all slaves, right? Because they working to just maintain, right? They working to maintain this man's society. While the rich is getting richer and the poor is getting poorer, man. At one time, you used to have three different classes. You had the poor, the middle class, and the rich. Now it just look like the middle class has vanished, right? The middle class is looking like the poor class right now. That's what the Lord done set up. And it's beautiful. Because everything links up to prophecy. The Lord did not set up America, which is Babylon, the great spiritual Egypt, to go on forever. Right? There was a time this place was great. Now you're watching this place no longer be great again. Right? I'm reading, it says, for there shall be sedition among men and invading one another, for they shall not regard their kings nor princes. Yeah, forget what the politicians is saying. We can't eat. When the people can't eat, they hit in the streets, right? They robbing the stores. They going down to City Hall. They setting shit on fire, right? They fight one against another for what? A lack of bread. I'm going to read it again. For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their king nor princes. In the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. What the Lord about to do? A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. So you got these different truck drivers that deliver food in different cities. That's going to stop very soon, right? Different trains coming in, different cargoes coming in different places, right? People are going to be robbing and jacking them motherfuckers, right? Look at Haiti, man. Every time you see a bus coming through with some food, man, the motherfuckers end up on the side of the road on fire. People taking that shit. The gangs, you're going to see an uprise in gang violence and gang activity. And how can we say, operational groups, right? They're working together in groups. It's a group of 10 of them, right? And what they robbing motherfuckers. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword. That's what we come into. That friends and homie and family shit, it's about to fucking vanish when it's time for what? Survival of the fittest, right? For a fight, for lack of bread, for lack of food. Read, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of a lack of bread and for great tribulation, man. We talking about a time of trouble. Yeah, I don't know what your goofy ass pastor in them goofy ass churches talking about. They talking about, hey man, where's the tithe money? Right? We giving you warning because the Lord told us to give warning from Him. Right? These ain't our words; these are the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. All hell about to break loose in America. You should fucking take heed. I'm gonna finish with the book of Ephesians 5 and 15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil. right? Days are evil, all hell about to break loose. So what are we doing? We watching, man, for them signs, right? We see that everything is being built up to what the tribulation that the Bible speak of, right? So what you got to do? You got to be on high alert out here, man. You can't be moving like these other people move. You can't be thinking like these other people think. You can't operate like these other people operate, right? It says conform not yourself to this society, to this world, because this world is about to vanish.